Good morning, children of Earth. Mr. Bruce again to read you another book. Today's book I found in Miss Heidi's closet is The Magic Rabbit. And I love this because it had the greatest colors and drawings in it. So we'll go through this together. But first, eyes watching, ears listening, voices quiet, body calm. Calm it forever. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a magic rabbit. Now there's the hat. Who do you think's inside that hat? I think so too. And the magic rabbit jumped out of the hat. Now he was free to do anything he wanted. He soon found out that he could do lots of kinds of tricks with the hat. It looks like he's reaching in over here. And what's he pull out? Oh, it looks like a star cape. He could pull out balls and juggle them in the air. Look, they look like little planets up there. And he's wearing his cape. He could pull a scarf out of the hat that was tied to another, that was tied to another, that was tied to another. Look at all the scarves that started out here and came out of that hat. Ooh. It's quite a trick. He even could pull out a little car and drive around in it. And look at all the playing cards that are coming out of there. They all have pictures of rabbits and hats. But his yummiest trick of all was making a picnic with his favorite foods. Let's take a look and see what rabbits' favorite foods are. Well, we all know about carrots, right? But they love apples, and they love cherries, and they love strawberries. Those are all good foods to give. And look what's coming out of his hat now. Little flowers. It was so much fun, except for one thing that made the bunny a little bit sad. He didn't have anyone to share it with. I need a friend, he said. We all need a friend, don't we? So he reached in and he pulled out a frog. But the frog hippity-hopped away. Still no friend. Next, he pulled out not one, but two mice. But they just jumped in the grass and they scurried away. Then he pulled out a flurry of birds, but they just flapped their wings and they flapped away. He was still by himself. Oh dear, he said with a sigh. And then suddenly he found what was inside his hat was another hat. And what was inside the big white hat? What do you think? That's right, presto. Another magic bunny came out of the white hat. The fun they had together. They had two different capes. They had two different wands. They had two different hats, but they could make all tricks together. But the best magic of all was having a friend to share it with. So look, they're going back into the hat on an adventure. And they're towing their trailer. And who's sitting in the front? The frog. The birds are going with them. Everybody has come back. Even the two little mice. And they're heading into the hat for more adventures. The end. And there's the author when he was a younger man. Okay, so here's a question I have. We're going to go back to the biggest picture of the hat. If you had a magic hat, like that hat, what would you reach inside and you could pull anything out? What would you make come out of the hat? It doesn't have to look like it fits in a hat. It could be an airplane. It could be a blimp. It could be Mr. Bruce. You never know. What would you pull out of the hat? Okay, that's your question for today. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember to be good. And what? Wash your hands. Bye-bye.